Hello everybody, I'm back with another video for you today, and I know a lot of you probably wanted to see traps, but the wonderful Beardy Bog, a guy I've known for quite a while, gave me this dwarf list. Apparently Red Rame has been the first to play dwarves, but I mean, come on guys, it's dwarves. Anyone could build this deck. You put all the dwarves in the deck, bada bing, bada boom. I don't think we're going to worry too much about people being copied and whatnot. But with that being said, I wanted to try the man himself. This guy is basically a Gezraz. You thought you'd seen enough Gezraz in scoia'tel, well, we've got Brouver. He's joining the party. He's going to get that barricade ability, boost all your dwarves on the row. Of course, row damage might mean that we're not going to be able to buff them all up. But in that case, we're at least denying the row damage from stuff like crushing traps and whatnot. Whatever we're going to face, you know, a lot of Skellige damage out there. In theory, the armor and the point slam of dwarves should be enough to just weather a lot of things and just deal with it and outpoint many decks. So I've been told that it's pretty smooth, works quite well. We're not running Heatwave. That's maybe a consideration you could consider, a thing you consider running. Yeah, and I guess there's other cards in there, but it's just dwarves. It's not that complex. We will be getting carryover with Zoltan and Gabor and whatnot, and we'll just be seeing how it works. Haven't really played any dwarves, like, ever, to be honest, like, not for a long time. So it might be a bit of a learning experience for me as well, in terms of how to sequence this and how to win games. But yeah, enjoy this deck, and I'm sure there'll be some more creative stuff over the coming days for you guys to enjoy, so subscribe if you haven't already, of course, and enjoy the gameplay. Alright guys, a bit of Enslave. That should be interesting. I guess we got the new Cadaverine tactic to support good old tactic Nilfgaard a little bit. 5 strength Enslave, okay. Could be Anna Henrietta shenanigans. Luckily our leader isn't worth too much for the opponent, so if we run... Whoa, if we run into that, shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm going to level with you guys. I actually have no clue what I'm supposed to mulligan here. I like the idea of Pyrotex and Minor for round 1, and Tempering, and all the cuts. But I guess we can mulligan Tempering. Guard also seems okay, but maybe we don't need it for round 1, potentially. Might not be doing too much. I mean, we have so much armor, man. Look at this. 3 armor pyrotechnicians. Feels a little bit broken.
Uh-oh.
Just very annoying. In theory, 7 for 4 if they actually end up killing it. Just such an irritating card, Pyrotechnician. It's kind of funny how this card came, you know, it's actually quite common in scoia'tel. Ended up being decent in the end. A lot of people, myself included, thought it would never see play just because of the random damage and the unreliability of it, but it's one of those cards that stood the test of time a little bit. Let's go for another one. Why not? We can go with Chariot as well. I guess we need to row stack. I should probably be playing on melee, right? Because that'll make that's where we can go with a warrior, Sultan warrior. So should probably do that, but we can work it out. I guess I'll go on front now. Just a bit of a mistake because I don't know what I'm doing. I joke. I kid around. It's all good. We can play Minor next. We can go for Justice. We can thin out Volunteers. That might be our play in round 1 here. Go for Barclay. I probably should be trying to win on even cards, in all honesty here. That does seem to be a good idea. So I think with that in mind, I will just play Justice. Yeah, I could also give the Minor some armor now. If we assume they're going to poison. Okay, I like it. I mean, I don't hate it. Now makes this unkillable for this turn, so we should get Minor value. And we have so much armor on these guys, it's really something. Can't say how good for us that will actually be in the end. I'm not going to mess around here, and I will just play Volunteers for that finish. Buff the Rowdy Dwarf, I guess. We want to just try to have units on the board for the Barclay. I mean, this is so many points, man. Oh man, I don't see a world in which we're not winning on even here. Question is, what am I going to have left for the end? Because Justice is a pretty great card. 3 dwarves. It's kind of nuts. You might have to keep company around, I guess. This? Defender?
Onward, to be showered with
Don't make me
gold.
laugh. I don't care about Defender. I don't interact with your board. I'm dwarves. We just sit tight with our armor and we just pop out. I don't know what I'm talking about. I probably shouldn't have buffed this because we could have transformed with Munro, but this is sometimes how the first game goes, guys. I just have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing random cards, and it's going wonderfully, I hope. Do we go for a Gabor or something? Zoltan? I kind of like a Zoltan. Zoltan's kind of a mean card. They can steal it with Enslave, which is a bit of a downer, but I think all the more reason to play it this round, right? I don't want him stealing my Zoltan. They've got to take it, surely, with leader here. That's super worth it. Actually, I might just be giving them the game. This is kind of terrible for me if they have either Damien or Anna, or both. Because they also get the carryover for later. I'm sure we can make it work. Ku? You mad? As there's some character that says that as a voice line, right? I think it's I don't know, some Northern Realms character probably, isn't it? So, Zoltan Warrior, I guess, is going to be the play now. We're just going to commit to the win on even since we did get the leader. We're at a very big... We have a very big advantage here, I think. I don't... Guys, I'm trying to rationalize what I'm doing, but I really have no idea. I'm just playing cards because we're dwarves and we have 1 billion points. And there's a hefty Helga, pretty late. Pretty late Helga. I mean... Are we ever losing this round? Do we need to play the Munro? It feels like an overcommitment, but... Fuck it.
Might be none too tall.
They played Helga, right? So it's kind of a fair trade, I think, in my humble opinion. I don't really know what the plan's going to be, because they do have the carryover, which is kind of a pain. I mean, I suppose the plan is just win the round, right? Just win the round on even cards. They're not killing the volunteers, which is good news. Good news indeed.
I've got to get this stinking mess in order.
It's a pretty chunky Barclay for 6 provisions? What? Wait, this is 6 for 12? That's a little bit broken. And we have guards for 4 provisions? Wait a second, we have a shit ton of points in this deck. Alright, I'm vibing. Let's go again. Next up, guys, a bit of syndicate action.
Ha! Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot. You heard it from the man himself. Can the dwarves get us out of the syndicate spot? That is the question. I'm a bit scared of Philippa. Philippa's a really really dangerous card in this world when we're playing stuff like Zoltan. Giving them a Zoltan is just not. It's not a happy thing. Not a happy moment. So we'll try to avoid that, I guess. God, I don't know what to mulligan. I feel like Berserker's good for round 1 here. Xavier's probably fine. Chariot's okay. I just feel like all our cards are good, you know? Pyro's good. Maybe I'll get Volunteers. Guard, Tempering? Ooh. Some fast mulligans there, guys. Got the APM. I should be a StarCraft Pro up in here. Xavier, first card. What can actually answer this? Heatwave? It's probably something. I think we're chilling. I think he's gonna win me the round. We could also go Pyro first, of course. That might have been even better. God, so many cards that I just haven't really ever played. It's very, very fresh, very refreshing. Love that feeling. Love playing new stuff. I love that I have a Brouver in my hand. What a throwback, dude. It feels so weird playing this card from hand. I never... You know what I mean? Like, it's quite surreal. Okay, we've got a Great Crystal Skull opportunity. We're going to play a Dwarf now, probably Pyro. Life is just good, man. Life is good. If you're a Dwarf guy. You know? We're small, we're nimble, we're ducking and weaving, we're armoured up, getting boosts. I think this deck just has too many proactive points to deal with. I mean, it's not going to beat everything, of course. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy to see the action. Ooh.
Bad spells are my specialty.
That's a bit of an annoying card, isn't it? Maybe that a Yarpen is in order here. Not sure. Just wait. We can bide our time, right? Play Dwarf Berserker. Play a Miner. I kind of like Berserker because there's a chance we can actually snipe a Scarab if we're fortunate. Maybe we'll get a two 1-in-3s or 1-in-4. Hit the Scarab there. Got a lot of pings on the Berserker, right? And we can go with Miners. We can maybe go with the Chariot. The Chariot's really quite strong with the Dwarf Berserker together. Just 1 point per turn. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying engine. It just doesn't feel good to deal with these engines, right? Like, doesn't feel very rewarding. It's good for us. Alright, I think we're going to kill the Scarab now, yeah? I think so. Just play the Yarpen, right? Like, I mean, I think you're supposed to use Yarpen as a finisher here, right? It's probably supposed to be a finisher, but you know, I do kind of want to just kill the Scarab so we have a better chance of sniping the other. Do we need to win the round? Not necessarily. I think I can probably win it with just good old-fashioned dwarves. I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens here. We're going to get lucky, right? Maybe not. Maybe not this time. We've got a nice Miner that can make our Berserker shoot a few more times if we want. Probably will play the Chariot as well. I don't think we're getting through this. This seems a bit tricky. I think I'd... God, do I Yarpen? I don't know. Yarpen feels like an overcommitment because they're obviously going to pass pretty soon, right? They have to. Surely. I mean, if I play Yarpen, then... who am I to say we're not playing Yarpen? Let's be real, guys. It's a pretty good Yarpen play. Let's be real. There we go. Scarab's dead. Coast is clear. I don't even know why I needed to kill the Scarab. We don't have any more removal. This is useless. I like having no interactivity is funny. It's just a fun time. Igni me. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, take that. Yeah, the Yarpen may have been an overcommitment in all honesty because we still have 2 bronzes in hand. But a win is a win. Round 1 win is a round 1 win. You can't really complain. Can't complain too much anyway. Chariot I think is nice. Miner I think is nice. Zoltan I think is a bit wonky. Miner's probably not nice. Defender as well. I think we just go for like some kind of mega 2-0 push here with the Defender. That could be really annoying for the opponent to deal with. Right? We don't have Munro with Zoltan, so maybe we don't play that card. Maybe we hold that. We'll see. We'll see. We can definitely swarm a lot with Justice and everything. So we'll play this first, get the armor engine going, hopefully. It's pretty interesting. If we had Munro here, it'd be absolutely devastating. But yeah, that's just gonna die. Not the end of the world though, we get the Rowdy Dwarf on the board. It's gonna help out the team, I think. Alright, is it just Justice? I think so. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Big points, I just have so many powerful cards here, man. Like, every play is just some kind of obscene tempo swing, right? I've got a portal from the opponent. That's interesting.
No, dwarves do not qualify for childcare tax.
Tax Collector's a pretty good card these days, I guess. I can see it. Do we play the Zoltan after all? I mean, it kind of seems very good. Nah. We're going to fill our row up easy peasy, dude. Oh man, this is just brutal stuff. Do we buff Figgis? No, I don't think so. Of course, Heatwave plus Philippa would be a really nasty and annoying combo to have to deal with here. And they may actually have it.
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
That's quite annoying. We're just going in. We're just going in. I'm so tempted, man. I'm so tempted. Okay, at least the Philippa's gone for the Zoltan, right? Zoltan's gonna get stuff done now. God, this deck quite tricky to play in reality, isn't it? It's a little bit of a tricky one. I think we just go for good old Zoltan now. Like really, if our Brouver survives, we don't have to worry about getting one less turn of buff because it's just so ridiculous, right? Like buffing the whole row every turn, like how many points is that? This card's so good. So good. We're getting like 12 immediately. How is that not insane? How is that not insane? I'm just playing it, man.
We're favored enough. Let's get to work.
I'm not gonna do anything more with it. They can ping the armor off, but then we've got leader. So they have to kill it. So they have to heatwave it pretty much, or maybe they can kill it with like what's it called? Tunnel drill maybe. But I'm feeling good here. We've also got Guard and Barclay to finish up. Big points. Zoltan is carryover for no reason. Cleaver coming down. Okay, so this is when shit's gonna get a little bit crazy. Actually, like really crazy. This is some madness right here. They're getting a ton of engine points, and so are we. Who is actually going to be favoured here? I don't know. And since we're not playing Warrior, it's probably not going to be a 2-0. Maybe getting kind of wrecked. This is a lot of points. Depends if they can deal with Brouver. You know?
I've got to get this stinking mess in order.
Or not with Brouver. Yeah, with Brouver. What am I talking? I'm getting my names mixed up. Okay. The issue here is we're only boosting the barricaded dwarves, right? So we're missing out a little bit. I thought it was boosting the whole row, but I'm a little bit of a silly guy. Kind of forgot that we were not in fact doing that. Okay, how many leader charges are we using here? Quite a few. We're killing Brouver. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think this is a good result overall. The question I have is, do we commit the Guard as well? That's a tricky question. Because Guard is worth quite some points. 10-point play. Feels very good, but maybe the correct play is to pass here, guys. I think it is. I think it actually is. I think they can catch up regardless of whether or not we play Guard. And if we play it, we're giving them a chance to get more carryover. Chance to kill my Zoltan carryover. Chance to maybe even get ahead in points. And right now I think we have a better leader than them, so... Ooh, that's an annoying play, man. That's pretty brutal, man. Not sure why they're not using the Fee ability. I guess not Devotion. Okay, not Devotion. So on the bright side, we actually get the Zoltan through just about. Surprised that they're running that card, but... Can we make it work here? We do have Warrior. The Guards are probably, I mean, I'm not sure 2 Guards is good, but definitely 1 is good. Get rid of Marauder. Ooh, Guards are good here. Guards are actually really good here. Wow. I think we just keep. I think this is ideal. Guards have the potential to pop so hard. And they've already used tunnel drills, so I think the opponent's going to struggle to kill everything. Alright. I mean, we'll find out here. There's a dip. It's kind of annoying. If I control Zoltan, we can give armor. Okay. I mean, I think we just go with Zoltan first. I know it might seem a bit weird, right? Because in some way we'd like to get all the rowdy dwarves out fast, so we can transform them as quickly as possible. But I'm thinking if they damage to kill one... Freak show? Oh no! That is terrible news. Why do they have a freak show? Of all the cards they could have. Jesus Christ. That's pretty brutal. Okay, well, I mean, we're not out of it by any means. We've got armor on our boys. We're getting there, I hope. We're armoring up Zoltan, because I don't want him to die. We've got armor on our boys. That may be the worst card to see, in all honesty, guys. Like, literally the worst. Are we gonna get there? I genuinely don't know now. We got Munro. We've got to still go Munro, right? It's always the most points. I think we're okay, just about. I mean, these are not great plays, but I don't think they're going to have that much themselves, right? Maybe a Jacques. My French needs some work. Petit parfait. Ce suis. Ce c'est. Ah, God. Bloody good fun. That's not a great card, mate. I think we got him. Wow. That got real scary. Very surprising to see both Clown and Drill Boy in the same deck. It's very nearly what they needed, but not quite. Dwarves are looking strong, man. I'll tell you that. Like, this is just massive amounts of points. Right. You know what we're doing now? We're playing another game. Alright. Uprising. Haven't really seen Uprising this patch. Guess people were trying out the new stuff, and now we're back to the old stuff. Good old reliable, trusty Foltest. Not Foltest. Uprising. You know what I mean. I mean, it could be a Swarm deck. I haven't really seen that, but I'm sure people will be trying that at some point. Volunteers I think I'll get rid of. I don't like playing that round 1. I think saving them for justice is the way. Work pretty well with that. One guard I'll get rid of. There is the card. Speak of the Devil. I'll get rid of a Pyro as well. Pyros are a bit wonky here. I mean, I'm still going to start with Pyro, but
have you seen a fuse?
of course the shielded Adepts are going to be a bit difficult to get through if they're playing Witches. Yeah.
Hey, I can see
yeah, I don't like that much. I don't much like that. We can play this guy though. We can minor it. That is an insane voice line. Just maniacal laughing. You love to see it. Sounds like me when the opponent has two dead crushing traps.
Why don't train on the cone?
Or not crushing traps, fucking Mahakam horns. I think you get what I mean.
Neath the ground rest countless wretches and corpses.
Do I boost minor? Nah, what's the point, right? They can Boiling Oil if they want. Don't really care. Just gonna row stack it up, get the Marauder down, play as Zoltan for some carryover. It's just an annoying deck, we just have so many points.
The windmill. It sticks
Just don't really care what the opponent does, we just kind of do our own thing, we just hang out. Okay, we are kind of getting wrecked at the moment, because these cards are pretty good.
Got a hearty hankering
Pretty
for Gwent.
powerful engines, right? I don't think we're going to need to boost anything. Maybe I should have just gone for the minor boost immediately. It's fine. Won't fret. Won't worry about it. We're a little bit behind, which is to be expected when you play Berserker, right? Kind of happens. Kind of does happen. So what cards are we willing to commit now? I'm going to go for a Zoltan for sure. Zoltan is A-okay. Maybe we wanted to boost Zoltan, because now he's, I guess, vulnerable to Prince Ansei's. We could have avoided that maybe.
Attention! Present arms!
Maybe we have to go Justice. Maybe we have to play Brouver as well. I'm a bit concerned here. This is just the old guard, the old decks coming in and smashing me up a little bit. Showing me who really is boss. Alright, we'll play the Volunteers. Sure. Thins the deck. Can't really complain too much. We'll get the guard value, which I like to see in round 1. That's good. We can definitely go for Brouver as well if it's required. Obviously that will mean our long round is a bit weaker, but it depends what they play. If they go for some big investment, then we'll see. Might be worthwhile. I played AA. Got the first charge of AA, but not a whole lot else, which is kind of scary. Effectively, it's AA in exchange for Novigradian Justice. A little bit of an unfair trade for us, not what we'd like. But what can you do, right? There's a boiling oil. A bit late. A bit late to the party there. Okay. My pyro is also looking a little bit sad. But what can you do, right? What can you do? I guess I'll throw it out now. Seems alright. Nah, it's not the best target. Not the worst either, so won't complain. If they play on, we've got guard, we've got Brouver, but I'm probably just playing guard and it should be enough to win, I think. And this carryover can be quite scary for the opponent. It might look like just 4 points, and it is just 4 points, but we've got a cheeky little dwarf hanging out there. That dwarf also happens to buff Zoltan's company, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's just good, isn't it, in general? It's pretty good.
Everything alright?
11.4 provision card, it's balanced. It's pretty balanced gameplay. Yep, 4 provisions, yep. Yep. I mean, their 4 provision card was like 20 points, even more. 25 points. What game is this? What am I playing? Is this old Gwent? What are these points? How many points are bronze cards getting these days? Bloody hell. Alright, lovely draw in the Zoltan Warrior. Guard is acceptable. But it's a bronze card, and we don't like bronze cards here. We like golds. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We love golds. I'm in a 2-0 this fella. Am I? I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling like it because I have carryover. And I don't want to give a long round to Uprising, particularly. Come to Pappy, as they say. So we'll incentivize the opponent to just come to Pappy. And then we'll slam a Brouver, defender down, lock it up. Lock the round up. That's the objective here. That's the aim. I mean, Berserkers can just really mess up Northern Realms and their boosts, right? They got to play Erland, which, yeah, it's pretty...
We've to rise above, go beyond.
It would be lovely if I had passed for them, right? They could just drop that guy, not worry about a thing, have a great life. But I'm here to say, no, actually, mate. No.
Go back across the Yaruga.
Got to deal with my bloody Berserker with me. Jesus, some actual yelling going on right now. This is what it feels like to play new decks. Am I actually overswarming here? Jesus Christ. Can always play Yarpen on back. Or Figus not on front. But I think, so we got 5, this will be 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we'll play Figus, then Brouver, I guess. We could probably get away with a Brouver here, but it's a bit greedy. And I'm not in the market for greeding out
is the
here.
easy bit. Getting down's another matter.
Well, this is annoying though, isn't it? Whatever. I've committed at this point. You think I'm going to back down now, Mr. Northern Realms? Look how far we've come. This can truly be a glorious, glorious little finish here.
I can see Care from here.
If everything goes according to plan. I'm a bit worried. My Brouver's getting good value, but it's not like... It's not super mega game breaking value at the moment. Particularly when my Berserkers run out of steam.
Tell me what you see, and be specific.
Well, it's too late not to Brouver it up.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day. Smack 'em, lads. Let's go. Dwarf power. Dwarf power. Go, go, go. I probably have to lead one of my Berserkers as well.
Can I come
Keep
down
the
now?
keep the power going on. Keep the train rolling. But that means we don't have it for Yarpen, which...
To slay dragons, 'tis
a
our
little bit
nightly
late.
duty.
It's a little bit late. And right now we're pretty far ahead, but they can always catch up with witches, right? Question is...
I've got to get this stinking mess
Are
in
they...
order.
Oh god, what if they have a Yerden? No, no Yerden here. I may have missed my chance to play leader there. Could have had a nice pass. Ah well, it's fine. I mean, leader round 3 is worth 7 points. It's not too bad.
The wonders of projectiles and range.
I think now has got to be the pass, right? This is looking mighty fine.
Gotta have the
Mighty fine pass. I mean, we could also maybe play. Do we 2-0 them? I don't think we ever 2-0 them when they have a leader. So I think I'll pass. We'll get witches from them. And they have a pretty good round 3, so it's not over. I don't know who's winning. We might be losing. We might be losing. The thing is, our Brouver activates an extra time here, which is pretty savage. I don't know, maybe we should have played. It might have just been winning. Might have just been winning. I mean, I'm happy if we get leader plus a card here, which I think is possible. I don't know. How much are witches? Quite a lot, I think.
Always going on about this
No AA, no witches, no Geralt, no Keldar, no Ansays. Oh, this Ansays is pretty shocking, actually. They're going to lead her, okay. So they're keeping witches.
Spirit's willing and how
That's-
these damn boots are killing me.
They are fine, they're in the green. Oh god, okay.
spin around and smash you.
Witches might just be too many points, guys. As sad as I am to say it, it might just be too much. We may have met our match here. We may have been out point slammed in this particular round. Gabor in this round is so meh. It's so meh. I'm going to get rid of him. Ooh, Miner is probably better than Marauder because Yarpen value. Ooh. Ah, God is not great. It's not great. It ain't a Xavier. It ain't a... to be honest, mate, it's better than a Natalis. I'll take it. Can't complain right now. We've got some fortune on our side. Here we go. Here comes the chariot. Yarpen synergy. Let's smack him. Engine value. Witches are big. Witches are big. Scary. They are big and scary.
The finest of Temeria's finest.
Finest of Temeria's. Oh, another brick. Another brick. Come on, please.
Getting to work.
Oh, praise the Mulligan gods. We have been given a win. Yes, yes. Thank the lords. Wow, that's fortunate. That is very fortunate.
And he is one a good look at that.
Ay. Oh goodness, what a game! Incredible. I think we may have been winning even if they didn't brick, because we've got a pretty thick Yarpen coming up in here. Nice leader value at the end, 7 points. I think we may have been winning.
Never ever whistle in
So
a
while
blade.
it's cool for them to have double brick, I think just with one we would have been okay. I think just one was fine. I mean, Sidemen aren't even that good anymore, mate, let's be honest. Let's see how many points we had. We can maybe figure out would we have enough to beat certain things. Oh yeah, we're beating a lot of things there, I think. They need another 17 points, mate. No problem. Fantastic. Let's go one more. And finally, a little bit more Syndicate to end the day.
You just picked a fight
No
with the wrong
Skellige
kind of
this time.
Skellige.
We are now rank 1, by the way. Epic. Epic gamer moment. Really gaming it up right now. Tempering's okay here. Tempering's okay. We could probably bully them since we're on red coin. I'll get rid of Tempering for the bully potential. Maybe Pyro as well. I'm not sure I'm vibing with Pyro with this hand. Okay, Volunteers, not really it. Not really the one. I'm not sure if we can bully. I mean, they're going to have a lot of points, right? But Marauders are very nice here. Right? So, quite hard to remove. Quite a lot of points on the second Marauder. Just getting that row established for Barclay and the Guard. We might consider doing Justice into Guard if it can somehow win us around the movement, but this is something else, man. I don't know if I can compete with double Safecracker so early. Maybe. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Just a bloody good fun. Alright. I don't know, man. It's looking a bit hard. It's looking a bit tricky. I'll go volunteers,
We'll
but
put Mahakam
just for the thinning,
boots to
really.
Imperial
Shouldn't be too hard to
arses.
swarm later. We probably do want to try to get Zoltan out, particularly if they don't have coins in the bank. I'm not sure my long round is favoured against them though. That's one potentially quite scary prospect. This may be the death of us here, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I guess we just Zoltan, get a bit of carryover, and try to maneuver a situation where the carryover can be useful. I'm not sure we'll get that because we have played it kind of early. Maybe we can stack a defender there. Just gonna get Philippid. Okay. This is not necessarily bad though. I think this may be good for us because we can now sort of bait them into pushing us round 2, hopefully. That's going to be the objective here. I'm not sure it's going to work out. I'm not going to promise anything here. I've got both the Safecrackers and Justice and Philip are gone. So quite a few good cards, but there's still Cleaver, which we can't really deal with. Like basically they're going to have good shit, you know? And we're going to have to also have enough good shit to actually win. Question is whether we have enough good shit. I don't know. We'll find out. We've got carryover if they pass, which is nice. Like that. Big fan of that. I do feel quite nice that I'm a card up here. That's definitely going to help us defend. Okay, I don't know if we can deal with this man. Really depends how many crimes they're going to have here, but this is just going to be pretty painful, I have a feeling. Well, there's no two ways about it. We're going to have to Figus, right? Figus is going to come down. Is it coming down first? Or is he waiting a little bit? I think Figus can just come down. I mean, okay, we can also go with Zoltan Warrior if we feel like... let's go Zoltan Warrior. But then they can kill the guys. Oh boy, this is going to be a real mess of a game, I think. Let's go Figus.
Was it so ploughing crummy in Nilfgaard?
We're going to have something to protect us, right? Choo! Sorry.
Get out, you baldy-faced baby.
Playing very hard into Heatwave. But that's okay. We don't have a Heatwave, so they don't need to worry about that. They actually are chewing out. I guess we Gabble now. Play it slow. Play it slow. It's going to be very interesting. If we can weather the storm, we should be okay, I think. Because our short round can be pretty meaty with the carryover if we can hold on to the carryover. Maybe try to keep a Justice or something. Ooh, what are these plays? Just going very tall. Interesting.
I can use a pint.
We've got to put some points out ourselves, right? Get some Dwarf Berserkers up in here. Up in this bitch. Maybe play Brouver. We've got a lot of points, so I'm not counting us out by any means. We've got the Philippa, which is one of the scarier cards. Saul.
They belong to me.
Whoa.
And me alone.
Whoa. Opponent's really gunning it. Really trying to win here. Jesus, how many guys do we have? 7, 8, 9? We actually should play it on back row, which is really sus, I know. But... Jesus Christ, loud lads. I'm going to have to go with an early Brouver here, I think. Early Brouver. I mean, this isn't even early, right? It's quite late in the round, but you know what I mean. I think we'll be okay. This is such a powerful combo, like... You remember when this got released and like everyone was playing Dwarves and nothing else? I remember that. That shit was broke. Whoa, pass. Are you serious? No way. No way they're letting us out. Get another 2 points. I mean, this should be enough, right? 9, yeah. Which one?
Water. That's some poison.
I'm surprised that they passed there. That's interesting. We've still got Brouver. Maybe we'll have trouble swarming though. I don't know. I mean, you know. The problem is we don't have a Zoltan, right? Which means my Zoltan's company is not going to be armored up, which is quite a shame. But you know, still swarm. Minor, I think, can go. I mean, it's not terrible here. But I think it can go. Oh yeah, guard, I like it. Xavier we don't have. Do we need it though? Realistically. I think we'll be okay. I don't want to brick into something. I don't want to mulligan into something worse, you know. So we'll go for a little bit of. Will we? We could start with minor actually, or pyro. God, this is very interesting. I think we should start with Novigrad Injustice because I don't want my Gabor to die to Payday. Is my main concern, and I don't want my Rowdy Chariot to my Dwarven Chariot to die either, because giving the armor to all the units will be very key to getting Brouver value. If you're following me, thumbs up, like the video. If you're not, then down. No, just chill. Everybody chill. Everyone relax. We shouldn't struggle to get Barclay and Mahakam guard values. So that's good. Some pretty nice cards. Leader value should be somewhat similar. Probably have us beat just about, but. Okay. I mean, we need this chariot, right? It's key. It's really the key part of the puzzle here. Zoltan's Company, I mean, are we even playing this on front here? It's a bit weird. Bit of a wacky situation. God, I don't know who's going to win this. The tunnel drill that comes at some point here could be very devastating. We'll find out. That one could be pretty nasty. And I don't know how long to wait on the Brouver. That's the big question. Do we save it till the end? Play it next turn? Turn after? Turn before? I don't know. Turn before? Happy right now. Ooh. That's a painful bloody good fun. Jesus. That one hit real. Nah, I'm not a fan of that, man. Ah. That's vicious. I'm screwed, dude. I'm actually screwed. Jesus. Well, what more is there to do? My Brouver's dead. Guess we just play Company, for example. And hope they don't kill stuff. I mean, who am I kidding? They will kill stuff, right? But that's part of the process. They're going to kill at least one unit. Probably more, because tunnel drill. I think we're just dead in this particular game. Didn't have enough control over the game. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. Not yet. We're dead when we're dead, and no, not a moment before.
Mahakam!
Try to keep our dwarves alive, that's the key here. Try to keep our dwarves alive. I guess next we'll go Brouver, and probably Forge. Try to make Brouver work a little bit, but I don't think he's getting a huge amount of value here. I don't know. If they kill the armor on him, it's still something.
Between the shoulders and all's done.
Alright, I think we might actually have this in the bag, guys. I don't know. I'll go Brouver now.
Wasn't built in a day.
It's chilling. It's only one buff. Not amazing, of course. But we're up quite a few points. We still have Leader and two pretty thick cards. It's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet.
Experience. Worked with idiots.
Siggy's good though, I gotta say. Siggy's a good play, man.
And he is one a good look at my axe.
Siggy is a thick play. Right. Yeah, we're getting some Brouver values. He's putting the time in. Definitely putting in some effort here. I don't know who wins. They can kill my Yarpen. Maybe I should have boosted him, but I don't think we lose out too much. Oh, and they didn't kill anything else, so our guard gets value. Oh god, this is close, man. I have no idea who wins. I really don't. I don't know why I'm playing around Igni. I should probably boost this guy instead. I don't think it matters. I think we just win. Like, this deck's got billions of points, man. What the fuck? Are dwarves just mega broken? Hello? Ah? I don't know, guys. That was a pretty disgusting showing from this deck. Like, I thought I was done for in that last game, but fucking dwarves, mate. It's the time of the dwarves. It's their time to shine. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, of course, for more videos. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.